What's up guys, welcome back to On the Brick. As I'm sure you're well aware of by now, Clone Army Customs is one of the bigger custom makers in the community. They offer a ton of custom figures and I've made a whole video about them if you want to check that out. And in that video I briefly mentioned how they give you the option to buy a random figure for $20. But the question is that figure roulette worth it? So in order to figure this out, I went ahead and I bought 5 different figures. I bought 2 that I specifically picked out and 3 from figure roulette. I did this for a reason that I'll go into more later, but basically I just wanted to make sure I actually had those 2 figures. When my order arrived, everything came in this box. I did just take a quick peek to make sure that everything was inside, as normally when you buy a figure roulette, they come in individual bags for you to open. I'm not sure why that wasn't really done, more than likely because I bought the other 2 figures, but at the same time it doesn't really matter. So if we open this up, you'll see that I accidentally had it upside down, but if we carefully flip it over and open it up, you will see everything that I got. There's a good bunch in here. There's a cloth for one of the figures that I got. All of the weapons are included in a single bag. That is the weapons for the characters that I purchased and the random ones, so there are a few extra in here, as I always make sure to do that when I buy a figure. That leaves just all the figures inside of here. We are going to take a closer look at them, don't worry. This Chrome Commander is one that I did pick out for myself because I really liked how he looked, along with this Jedi Robes character, or basically Obi-Wan in clone armor from the original Clone Wars. Again, we will take a closer look at those at some point, but let's see which figures I got in the roulette. First up is this yellow guy who is, well, honestly, seems to be a plain Phase 1 yellow trooper. He does come with a backpack, of course, and obviously one of the weapons in the bag. Next up is this, I call them the Inverted Shadow. They're actually like Brian or something. I don't really know, but again, another Phase 1 guy. Also comes with a backpack and of course a weapon as well. And lastly, it's, well, another Phase 1 generic green guy. Nothing really special about him. Also comes with a backpack and with a weapon as well. So here are all 5 figures that I got, the 2 on the left being ones that I very specifically picked out, and the 3 on the right being random figures from the roulette. I just gave them random weapons. I'm not really sure which one was supposed to go with which. And I think right off the bat you can see a difference and maybe even a theme going. Now these are the 2 figures that I purchased very specifically. Again, Jedi Robes or Obi-Wan in clone armor and a metallic commando. As you can see, the metallic commando does come with a weapon. It has 360-degree printing, and it also comes with a backpack. It does not come with a printed face, and it did cost me $31. Obi-Wan here looks really cool in my opinion. He does have 360-degree printing, comes with the lightsaber. I added an extra weapon with him, and he does have a head underneath if you want that. And again, these guys are going to get full videos of their own, so don't worry. This is the Phase 1 green trooper that I got in the figure roulette, and one thing I noticed right off the bat is that the leg is actually misprinted. If you can tell, the leg on the right from our perspective is slightly higher up than it should be. He does not have 360-degree printing or really anything that special about him. He does come with a weapon and of course has this awesome backpack. And one thing that I guess I just didn't realize when I was buying these is that they do come with printed heads. I think the backpack makes his neck area a little too tall, but whatever. Next up is the generic yellow Phase 1 trooper, which I got, and just for the sake of comparison, you can see that his legs are printed normally. Here is the green trooper next to him, and hopefully you can better see what I was talking about. This guy is also not 360-degree printed. There's also nothing really too special about him at all. He does come with a backpack just like everyone else that you get in the figure roulette, and he also comes with a printed head. Again, this guy isn't really anything too special. And then I got this guy, and I don't really know who this guy is because he's not really available on the website anymore. There are absolutely other people from this squad, quote unquote, still available, but not this specific figure, which, yes, admittedly is actually pretty sweet to have. However, he's also not 360-degree printed. He does come with a backpack that matches him, and I wanted to say that about the green trooper as well, and he does come with a printed head. And now with that very quick overview, of which I probably repeated myself too much, is out of the way, I can comfortably say that it seems like the 3 figures I received were ones that nobody is really buying anyway. Obviously, like I said, the Brigand Trooper is not available anymore, so of course no one is buying it, but the other 2 are available and they are not sold out, and I'm guessing that's why I got them. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not disappointed at all. It's always nice to have extra figures, and it's always nice to have custom figures, especially from Clone Army Customs. But there's just nothing special about these guys, and it really sucks that 2 of the 3 figures I got are pretty much the exact same, just with a different color. Which, now that I've said that, I understand describes most clones, but you know what I'm saying. And while filming this, I actually remembered that a while ago, right around the time I first started this channel, I did buy a figure Roulette from them to check it out, and I got this guy. This is the Brigand Trooper that I believe is still available. I took off the backpack and gave it to a different character, same with the weapon. I have them, they came with it, I just don't have them on this guy. Now this trooper is at least a phase 2, and it does have 360-degree printing, which is really nice, but it also means that 50% of the time that I've purchased a Raffle figure, it's been from this squad. The other 50 was generic phase 1 trooper, with nothing too special about them. Again, I'm not disappointed because these are really cool to have, but it is the exact reason that I bought the other 2 figures that I wanted. Because if I didn't get those 2, then I would have only had 3 guys that are honestly just okay at best. Yeah, and I'm extremely happy to have them, and I love that they're part of my collection, but they're absolutely not figures that I would have personally picked out. And that's the biggest thing you need to keep in mind. You should not go into figure Roulette expecting to get an Arc Jesse or a Fives or some super important character that's just sold out and you can't quite seem to get. If there is a figure that you absolutely want, just buy that figure, which should be obvious to say. But did I get a good deal out of these? Even though I'm not a fan of these particular figures, yes, I absolutely did. Again, the Roulette cost $20 per figure, and the generic Green Trooper alone is $27. That doesn't include the printed head, which is an extra few dollars, the backpack, which is an extra $1 on top of that. So I saved over $10 on each of these figures, which is not bad at all. So to answer the question, is it worth it? Yeah, if you go in with the right expectations. Again, don't go in expecting to get some super awesome figure that everybody wants. But if you go in with the mindset that you're just going to get a random figure, it might be something really bland, it might be something really cool, but it's definitely going to be saving you a ton of money on it, then yes, in that capacity, it is worth it. But I really want to emphasize again that if there is a specific figure you want and it is available, just get that figure. But let me know what your thoughts are. If you've purchased from the raffle, let me know what figures you got and how your experience went. Even though I got some pretty generic figures, I kind of want to get more. So if you want to see that happen, remember to like this video. Please do consider subscribing and ringing that bell. If you really want to support me and see more awesome custom figures and custom sets, please do consider checking out my Patreon, where for only $1 a month you can make that happen, and you can join these awesome people. If you want to make monthly giveaways a thing, then signing up is how you do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.